We don't go to bed here because you're residing in the truck stop pill ravaged bayous of Louisiana. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome to the official unofficial after show tonight for Figure Fight Club. And we're going to just get right in and bring in the bunch. We've got Rowdy Riles, Talib 1980, and the J Mac.
What's going on?
Same
I see you got a new piece to your collection back there, Max.
You
Stan
like
Lee.
that?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I didn't see him back there.
I have to look at it constantly. I've never won shit. I'm gonna get you to pick my lottery numbers. Now I know how J-Mac feels.
Hey, it worked out. I'm glad it went to a good home.
I kind of want to send
Avi.
I took a screenshot of all the YouTube memberships that I've won in the last, I don't even know, month. It's 15 of them, not even joking.
Yeah, and you get them without even being live on the show. That's what threw me off. I'll get emails. Oh, you're a member. You're a member. I'm like, who's this?
Yes, Dens. I'm feeling a lot better.
Well, hopefully y'all will get that for my channel soon because I'll have memberships next week.
I've also been put in timeout now by Mad Hatter and Zakanin.
Oh, what'd you do?
I don't know what I did yesterday.
He was being passive in Zakanin's channel. He was just trying to put his will onto you.
Were you starting shit, Jay?
I mean,
I don't think anybody modding knew. I don't think anybody modding knew that they could put anybody in timeout until I did it on that guy the other day. And,
oh, I knew. Like I said, one of Hatter's modders.
It's like what, a 10-minute timeout or something?
Yeah.
I put this guy in a 5-minute timeout
that I was saying
just spamming the same question the other day when they had those Mondo guys on, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man, they see your fucking question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I got Laser Pants to yell at me, that was fun.
Oh man!
I got my new phone, by the way. It's so pretty.
Nice.
Ooh.
I didn't want a 16.
I got to put my shelves up.
Oh, that looks nice.
I was going to say, I seen those the other day, J-Mac. Those look really good. I was going to say something, but I
was going to do 4, but I got 1 extra shelf now. I don't know what I might put it above the TV.
I need more shelves. I need a bigger Marvel vs. Capcom shelf. Dude, I'm running out of room already.
What's the length on those shelves?
4 foot.
Okay.
God, they don't look that big.
11.5 inches deep.
I'm anxious to send it to you, Dens. Believe me.
Because I have a space over my desk. It's about 47 inches long. So I need...
They come already... if you go to Home Depot, it's nothing cut. It's already all finished.
Right.
You just get the brackets and put them in.
Yep. We'll have to stop in Home Depot and see if I can get a few.
I might get the smaller ones to put right here, but nobody would see them. I don't even know if y'all can see. There's a little indent right there where I could put more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect
There's room
place
for more
shelving.
Yep. Whatever.
My problem is I got too many damn books. They're starting to get in the way of my action figures. Yeah, back in the days before you kids had internet, we old folk used to have to undo these scrolls and read these ancient hieroglyphs.
You have books? I read Lord of the Rings in middle school. I have books.
That wasn't the name of the book, though.
What was it? No, it was those all 3 of them, but it was The Fellowship, Two Towers, and Return of the King.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
then the Silmarillion, which I read, and then I have the Song of Turin, but I didn't finish it because it's like a poem and it was a lot. I'll have to go back and try to read that. I love Tolkien. He's the best. Was the best.
Mm-hmm.
But see, most people would have said, "Nah, Lord of the Rings is the book. That's the title."
Yeah, that's someone who hasn't read it. You know,
That's the name of the book.
Well,
overall arcing story is
that's how
the
you
Lord
know
of the
you
Rings.
only watch TV, my dude. Go pick up.
Well,
a book.
no, technically it is Lord of the Rings, and
They made him split it into 3 books.
Yeah,
because they were like,
Yeah.
that's too long, and he's like, all right, well, let me split it and title them. But tomato, potato, you know.
Yeah, he
Same
hated
thing with
the
Game of
name
Thrones,
Two
though.
Towers.
Well, I
Like,
get it.
oh, I
Isengard and then, you know, Mordor, the Tower of Mordor. So I get it, the 2 towers, but it's very now it's not very timely, but
It's time, Necatronus. We have to pass this on. The world is in danger.
holy shit, you're right. The Lord.
hey, I'm gonna be on with Nico on Chad's channel on Sunday. Can't wait to kick this shit down.
That's gonna be a good show.
Yeah,
Hopefully you don't get muted on there.
Chad don't give a fuck, so no worries over there. Don't worry about that.
Spread the truth, J Mac.
I mean,
You guys have a topic, or are you just gonna be shooting
Yeah,
the shit?
I know.
I think we're just gonna go wherever the Lord scale
Freestyle.
takes us.
Yeah.
I could talk about how you
Lucky.
oh man.
I'm cold. I need a sweatshirt. I'll be right back.
Is that like
I
the $5 or
got,
$6 one?
Yeah, that's the little small one. It's like $4.95.
Yep.
And these are for the Transformers movie.
And they're blind boxes,
They're
right?
just-
You don't know which figure's in there.
No, I got Megatron, Bumblebee, damn it. I hate the bases. The little special edition Optimus. Got the Sentinel Prime. And
what's up, Roll Keeper? You are multitasking.
Ironhide and Hound. And they're fantastic for what for
Lockies is great.
$5.
Did you buy the whole case? Because you didn't get one dupe.
There were 2 missing. The one I didn't get was the Death Tracker. I didn't get the Orion Pax, and I didn't get Wheeljack. So that's 3 I'm missing.
Is there a way to tell on the box which one they are, like in the barcode or something like that?
I've been buying enough blind shit that I kind of know how to jostle the sack and see which one.
I saw those at Walmart Wednesday, but I didn't pick any up.
It's got 3 things going at once.
Roll Keeper is just rumor has it that he's figured out a way to start cloning himself. And there's actually 6 different Roll Keepers. We never know which one we're talking to.
He's going to have to change his name to Rolls Keeper.
The wire keeps
add an S to it.
I don't even think you can tell it's Ninja.
Oh, I can tell it's Ninja. No mask.
I'm totally. I'm sending an invite. Hold on.
I wish
in the middle
that
of
New Jersey
in the middle of his show, I'm sending him an invite.
Come on, we're waiting for you.
I looked it up. It's only 3 hours and 15 minutes away from me.
The one Ninja was talking about?
Yeah.
There's always a show going up around in that area. I mean, it seems like you got about a 4-hour, 3-hour, diameter, and you got something to go to.
Keep her in the close.
Besides the ones that hit in Florida and like Toylanta, a little further south, but I mean, if you got a weekend. It definitely ain't that far. It's a day drive.
Yep.
Stay there for the weekend.
And to answer your question, we'll get to tonight's topic. We got to get through the pleasantries, see how everybody's doing, make sure
You mean the topic wasn't get to
Rowdy
bed?
hadn't been. Well, that's always the topic.
Go to sleep.
I've been in bed for 2 days. I'm up.
You feeling better?
Man, yes. Oh, I got my ass whooped right in the middle of the stream. I was like, "Oh, this is good." Oh, it's ooh. Man, I don't know if you've ever felt your pinky toe get dizzy, but it doesn't feel good. So
yeah, J-Mac, you're about to be in a fight.
I can't wait for that episode. He's doing that tomorrow, isn't he?
Definitely going down tomorrow. You will see Laser Pants' introduction to I don't want to butcher the initials. I never get it right. What does Legend Series call it?
LSWA
Wrestling Alliance. LSWA,
yeah.
The LSWA. And it will also be his introduction to getting the ass whipping.
I mean, I've seen you
It's
go
tomorrow,
on
Nico.
J-Mac. You definitely can float that smoke. But
he had to move it. He had to move it to Saturday from Sunday because he has something going on Sunday.
I can't wait to see my
it's going down tomorrow. I wish there was something I could put on, some kind of virtual reality thing to like help my guy out. Make this go quicker.
Yeah, getting VR
five more years. Five more years. That ought to be.
Laser Pants, I got you. Don't you
put on that headset, Laser Pants, so I can give you the smoke.
That'd be better suited for some MMA
cool
shit
concept.
right there.
That's such a cool concept.
The Meta Quest 4400.
Oh man, God! You see, man, me and Woody. Woo! I really thought I was going to win that.
That was a lengthy fight.
Did he whoop you?
I was like, God damn, this is still going.
He got me in the end. It was close. I was really hoping at the end of it that there'd be that little friendship float up over the top like old Mortal Kombat. But after what I did to poor Jeff Reno the week before, I kind of had it coming. And I talked about taking his chili dogs and his women. So, I was talking a little shit.
It's a good thing we're all in the same staple and it's not like intergender because I would fight it. I'd be whooping everybody. Y'all, I don't know if y'all saw my entrance, but that was bad. That was cool.
I told Legend Series put me in the other day with the 7 females. Like, I'll definitely go in there.
Just get me some of that sugar.
Yeah, I got some hits in that match.
There ain't no squatch like
there was so much going on in that match. I think I was in having a seizure.
I think I have a tag match with Robert's Infinite Realms.
Oh yeah, who's his tag team partner?
I can't. He's my partner. I can't remember who we're facing.
Oh,
that's crazy.
I thought you were going against Robert.
No.
I give mad respect. I've done I've had to do when I worked in radio. I did a few basketball games and a few football games, and I was always the color man. Just kind of you'd have the announcer, and then you'd have the guy going, "Whoa, look at that!" Just always sparking conversation, and to do what Woody does nonstop for 3 hours. Oh, bless that man, because he is mad good at it.
Wait, was he doing commentary?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he does it all. He gets on there. Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's funny when he goes out of character too, just because it's just
that's funny.
Tone bone.
Something pops up.
That's funny.
Did we? I missed that.
Yeah, you missed that?
Just run up on him for no reason. Figure Fight Club, bitch.
I thought he lost it and got it and was part of the Figure
I
Fight
thought we
Club.
were supposed to be like a face stable. Like I tried to be a heel, and he said, "No, you're a Figure Fight Club. You gotta be a face." So I thought we were good guys. You just jumping people.
I thought Justin Booth, if he lost, that he was gonna be part of the Figure Fight Club team.
Oh, so you were what's the word? You were hazing him.
We're gang banging him in.
No, hazing him in. Yeah, hazing.
Stepping off
I didn't
the
say that. You
gang
said that.
banging.
I didn't say that. He
He
did.
banked him in.
Just stepped off the porch, man. You stepped off the wrong porch, Justin Booth.
Yeah, you had the last 2 minutes in the Figure Fight Club to be part of the
He
team.
won, and then you jumped him. So you're sore losers. What are you
Oh,
doing?
he
You're
won.
giving us a bad look.
Well, see,
Don't-
you should have
don't fuck
lost.
the Figure
and
See,
then
Fight
you'd
I'm
have
Club.
gonna do
been
a
with
heel
us.
turn. I want to do a heel turn.
Could have been part of the
Run up
team.
with a chair
Justin
and start
B.
hitting everybody.
Oh, it reminds me. I totally forgot to record. I don't even know if
Get
I'm
down and
doing
lay
anything
down.
tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow's more just like the house show. It's more. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
as,
the all just
Yeah.
random matches thing.
I was thinking about
Laser
editing a
pool.
video for a commercial though.
I sent them a promo. It was like 50 seconds. So I was like, there you go, short and sweet, to the
I
point.
better be throwing them Muay Thai elbows tomorrow on laser.
I was
paint.
like, there's Rowdy Ronda Rousey, there's Rowdy Roddy Piper, and there's Rowdy Riles. So
That's good. Such genius. I don't know. I can't believe somebody in all the years that wrestling games, and maybe it has, because honestly, until Tony come up with this Legend series for those watching, I could not. I haven't watched wrestling in so long.
It's
had
crazy,
no
it's fun.
cares about it.
the
and
creative character on that game and the detail on the graphics is just so good now that it's because we all look like each other that it makes it appealing.
yeah, I saw yours and I was like, yo, that's J-Mac.
Yeah.
Well, and the funny thing is that game, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago, was plagued with bugs. And
I used to play the shit out of those.
It
They're
was so
fun.
comedic how bad it was, and now they've almost perfected that game.
Hey, that's,
I played back in like 2K14 and
You know,
shit, though. That was a long time.
isn't that why we criticize Hasbro's figures? So we would hope that a company would take those criticisms and
Did you see
start.
Mattel and Hasbro's losses that they're
Jens, have a
projecting
great
because of
night.
tariffs? Holy shit! They're gonna get out of the figure game.
I feel like they're doing
Who is what?
the
What?
fear
Hasbro and
mongrel game is
Mattel
what
are
they're
they're
doing.
projecting
Right, Jack.
massive losses.
Like,
Listen,
come on.
I have
losses.
I have
They ain't
said
taking losses. All they need to do is cut some board holders' profits and salaries.
You think they're gonna do that?
And well,
yeah,
You think they're gonna do that?
they've been
Rather
you
listen,
can
just
I
either
think
stay
they
making $1 million a year, or you can fold your company up and call it a day.
I think they started talking about this. I think they knew what was coming a year ago, because the minute tariffs ever got mentioned, middle of last year, that's when you started seeing Chris Cox going, "Oh yeah, we're gonna
Bigger
start.
than
I don't want to make action figures anymore. We're gonna."
Yep.
I am kind of waiting to see what gets canceled. I've got something funny going on with
My
my
crystal ball got
crystal
canceled.
ball.
My Maximum
yours?
Spider-Man got canceled.
It got
from
moved to
Pulse.
August.
Mine
It
got
didn't
canceled.
get canceled. It just yours got canceled.
Directly from Hasbro. They canceled it, and I pre-ordered in the first hour, the first day, and they canceled my order. Really?
And I think Big Bad up in there before it, like that was the we knew it was coming. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we're still gonna boost our shit. Fuck y'all anyway.
But see, that's the problem.
Buy my
Nobody
shit.
knows what's happening. You can't.
Right.
If I was if I've been a business owner with, this is affecting the tattoo world right now, because a lot. I don't know if you know, but almost
It's
there
affecting
are no
everything.
needle producers left in the world outside of China. Nobody makes needles, and sewing needles even.
That's
There's
scary.
nobody.
That's awful.
So there's a strong
fun.
chance that those
So you're
everybody
saying
was like,
one contaminated batch of needles coming to this country would like infect millions of people.
You don't really have to worry about that. Needles
we won't be able to get
are.
them.
Well, listen, I can't speak for all needles. All I've ever bought were top tier stuff. So, and all that's EO gas sterilized and those things that, and if they're not, I own an autoclave. So, but almost all tattoo supplies, with exception of a lot of pigments, all come out of China. That's the end of the tattoo business. And I got a lot of friends right now who are sweating their, and you don't know what to do. Do you raise your prices in preparation? Because or do you just hold the line a
don't
little
ever
bit?
raise your prices
What about
until
medical
you
needles?
need to
Like,
raise your prices.
Well, yeah, because
You don't get scared into, oh, they might do this,
up.
so let me charge you more now. What?
Because
How does that work?
once they go up, they're not coming down, and that's
Right.
all business. Everybody talks
never.
about the toys doing it. You know, I ran
That's
a
it. They're
tattoo.
done.
I
That's the price.
tattooed for
I get
30
that,
years.
but the prices
You
for
can-
us shouldn't go up until their prices go up.
That's the problem with capitalism, though. They can just control the market however they want. They can just throw a price on it and be like, "That's the new price." And
I know
That's my
this seems
problem
like
with
a
Big
weird
Bad
turn,
right
but do you know how gas works? Like when you go to buy gas at the station, do you know you pay for that gas the minute it leaves the refinery, not when you sell it? That's why you have digital gas signs. You're just starting to see a lot of other companies, you know. I'm not, I want to defend Big Bad Toy Store, not just because I like them as a business and they've been good to me over the years,
their
but
customer
because
service.
I think, everybody's got their problems, and I know that
I'm not speaking
can-
on their customer service.
but-
I'm not speaking on their being able to pre-order. Like, I love
I
all
think
that.
they're
Why did you
scared.
raise your prices already?
Everyone's scared.
Did
That's
you-
the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
They're a family-owned
Yeah.
business. They're not a distributor. Entertainment
None
Earth
of
is a
that
distributor,
explains to me why you jumped the gun and raised your prices without you actually having to pay
I mean,
more
jump
yet.
the gun. Tariffs are
They've been on and off,
145%.
They don't know what to do. No one does.
And they ain't dropped China.
Okay, well, did they get a shipment yet? Like, until I feel like the hits your wallet, until it hits Big Bad's wallet, it shouldn't be hitting our wallet. Like,
But
my
the thing
pre-orders
about
went up
Big Bad,
$5.
I know that Bobby Valla explained it one time that, like, because he's done a lot of exclusives for Big Bad, and he was like, don't ask me when theirs gets here. It's a totally different shipment. And
I
this
remember
is
that.
about, well, it's the same thing. I know when Big Bad orders stuff and they're getting pre-orders in from, say, Hasbro or something like that. I don't know if this is true, but I believe it. It's probably the same system that they're getting shipments in that are totally separate.
None of that makes any sense to me because
Hasbro
Mythic
hasn't
Legion
changed their prices yet.
Mythic
on
Legion just sold me a dragon that's not going to be built for a year, and my shipping was $37. I got receipts to prove it. Now, are they going to hit me up in 6 months and be like, "Hey, well, we're going to raise your shipping because of these
They
tariffs"?
said they wouldn't. They said they wouldn't.
Right.
They said they wouldn't, but what if they don't have a choice? You know, I guarantee if it gets down to where the price of that dragon goes up another $100,
they've had to have already made a deal with the company that, somebody has to be good to their word somewhere, that you're absorbing this no matter what goes on with the tariffs.
Okay, so if that dragon goes up to 1,500, are you still going to get it? Like if you have to pay an extra $400?
I'm locked in. It's paid for.
But what if they message you afterwards and say we can't honor that? Like, I'm just
How
asking,
is that's false advertisement?
It is, hypothetically though. What if that happens?
Hypothetically, they could get sued really bad.
I guarantee you there's something in there.
You're muted,
There's something. I'm muted.
No, I
Me?
was muted. I was
Oh.
muted.
I guarantee you there's something in some contract with Mythic Legions that says that they reserve the right to cancel an order at any time. I'm fully expecting, if shit doesn't get better, my Rattler, my HasLab
My
Rattler,
point is as of
I
right
bet
now,
that
Mythic Legions
disappears.
has kind of set the bar. They didn't raise their shit. They
No,
haven't
yeah,
done that.
that's good, but that's for
They
now.
didn't jump the gun. They didn't raise it any more than they needed to,
Got a
and they're
whole
a
year.
small company.
Maybe
So
they're
you're
accounting for this, Jay. Maybe they're accounting for it already. That would
Oh, I
be
doubt that.
like maybe they upped the price initially to account for this shit. You know, maybe
then
it
that
Yeah,
was
means
I
they
initially
saw
watched the
somebody.
Simpsons episode
Wouldn't
that
it?
I didn't
smarter.
Wouldn't
see.
it? Diarte
Yeah, I saw
said that there
was.
was that they already had a 400% price jack in effect, that they could eat the cost and it not even hit their profit. Now I'm just quoting what Diarte said, so I don't know shit about
I'm just
it.
asking because I generally don't know. I'm not
One of
trying to
the-
push on it. I'm just asking because it's all
One of
like
the
crazy
comments
what's happening.
I saw a comment somebody made that we don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 months, let alone to
The
a
next
year when
year, even
that dragon comes out. And if the tariff thing's still going on at that point, then we have a lot more to worry about than our toys coming from
than
China.
our dragons.
Whether or
I
not I'm
did
getting my
see-
goddamn dragon.
I did see
Like, am I gonna
that
be able to eat?
message today from 5K Toys, and that's interesting. But they're
Yeah,
also on the other end
even
of
they
it,
can,
and
like,
some of their stuff they can make that promise. But I'll tell you something: when it gets loaded on a shipping container and it hits customs, that becomes a different story. So they can say they're not changing their prices all they want,
Someone might
but
charge
that's
them.
on their end. That doesn't mean shit for what you're going to pay when it gets here.
Like Justin's saying, a lot
So-
of them are moving to Vietnam or have already moved to Vietnam, and that's why I think why Classified had that delay,
Yeah.
because they moved factories to Vietnam because they knew this shit was coming, and we might not see it.
Fuck, Vietnam's about to blow the hell up, man.
Right.
That place is going to be swimming in it. But
And
yeah,
what are we going to be doing?
And there's
Fucking
Taiwan
hungry.
as well. I can't see why they wouldn't move production to Taiwan either.
Yeah, but this might be an unpopular opinion among our Asian friends, but Taiwan is not China.
Right.
No, it's not.
But
Yeah. And
somebody
Transformers
screaming outside
the
my
same
house.
way. Transformers has been in Vietnam
Uh-oh.
for the last 3 years, maybe longer than that. I think they switched over around 2019, 2020.
God, do I have a box? Not one I can get to easily.
I'm curious
I
what
can't.
the like.
I can't.
I'm curious like what happens to like Gundam, Robot Kingdom, Show Z, those distributors that are based out of Hong Kong or China, how they're going to skirt around all this, and even if they have any issues. I mean, because
I know
I'm
that
still getting stuff from AliExpress, no problem.
We do have the American
Elverine.
Toy Federation right now is trying to do what they can to get toys as just to bypass tariffs completely, where they are unaffected.
How does
by
that
tariffs.
work?
Well, because that story already went out that they're making everybody worry about how are we going to buy toys for Christmas for kids this year with these tariffs. So I mean, they're already trying to scare people on that.
How am I going to get my Nintendo Switch on pre-order if y'all can't decide what you're going to do?
Right.
Like,
you're going to have to get that on a payment plan.
Did you see him in the White House telling people, "Oh, he just made $900 million. He just made this from the market dip." And it's like, this is literally illegal, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
As much as I want to scream on that, we ought to move on from that point.
Sorry.
Speaking of moving on, did you guys see? I just saw a little bit of
blood pressure down.
I just saw a little bit of the headline. I guess Walmart lost a whole truck of Power Girls, and that's why there was low stock on them. Like the truck got stolen.
For Power Girl? Dang.
Yeah,
people really are yawning. That's crazy.
It's just a Toddy Mac trailer that had Power Girls.
It was J Mac. He stole the truck.
Yep.
J Mac.
Gotta find his mythic
It
legion
wasn't.
somehow.
Supergirl.
It's not
He's gotta
that good a
be-
figure.
No, she's too Karen-like.
Looks
I
like
didn't
Definitely
like
don't
that
want to
mythic
trust
model.
full of Karens.
but it's okay.
I have a friend who's a cosplayer, and she has another cosplayer friend named AZ Girl, Arizona Power Girl. Holy crap, I'm totally spacing her name. If they ever need a model for Power Girl, that is it. Just Google AZ Power Girl, and you're welcome.
I just need one of these third-party companies to do a Power Girl like George Perez artwork.
Where does AliExpress ship out of?
China.
China. It's all China.
How are they getting out? I mean,
because that's that whole thing with the U.S. Postal Service. I can't remember what it's called, but so China is still considered like a third world country, so they get all these kickbacks to ship stuff from there. They don't have to pay that extra fee. And it was some, and that was why, what was it, 2 months ago?
They paused
when
all
the US
shipments from China.
When the USPS
I mean,
paused all shipments from China.
Aside from just the bullshit that I can't even fucking talk about right now, just tell me just something. I'm every fucking day. It's something else.
It's intentional.
Don't pay attention to news. Pay attention to toy news. That's
No,
not talking about parents.
I don't pay attention to news.
I mean, really, how much is it? Like, you collect Valaverse and Classified, right?
Yeah, but I also do some third-party stuff, third-party Transformers, especially.
Who do you normally buy that stuff from? 5K.
War in my pocket is Japanese. There was shit. I guess the last few times I've gotten them, I've never ordered off 5K. I've gotten a few off eBay, paid way too much for them.
Well, that tariffs ain't affecting eBay.
No.
Yeah, that's why I probably won't buy any of my third-party Transformers.
So
from
I have a question.
Or any local places. I'll probably try to get them from Asia.
Chat is saying that Classified is created solely in China. So if that, or not China, Vietnam. So like with the tariffs being how they are, and if they drop the tariffs, does that mean that of all the lines, Classified shouldn't go up? So no one should be raising the price on Classified series whatsoever on any website?
They shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't.
If that deal gets worked out.
If that's true,
yeah,
then...
but I don't think that they're
then
all coming. They were coming out of
Yeah.
They were coming out of Vietnam for a little bit. Like when they had the windowless stuff, I think a lot of that was coming out of their Vietnam factory.
So
there was a lot of
QC
problems.
issues.
So the Iron Grenadier wave, still says China. I think the Sol Viper wave still says China.
Yeah.
At least that's what it says on the box. I'm sure it's accurate. But if you remember, that Sol Vapor wave was the wave that we weren't supposed to get till October, and it started trickling out.
Yeah, but nobody's still gotten. I think Canada and a few places have gotten dial tone. They've changed my release date twice on that figure.
What is it? The Walmart's getting cases of that wave now, and it has every figure in it but dial tone.
And yeah, Roll Keeper, I agree with you, and I agree with J-Mac, and I totally see that. There are a lot of people who are jumping the gun maybe a little bit.
Right.
But I just think Big Bad Toy
do know
scary,
that,
and I get that. But
and I don't understand why them jumping the gun, like we're paying for that. Like, why are you jumping the gun? Calm down.
And the worst part
nobody's
was
gotten these. They haven't shipped out these figures yet. Didn't they say in that email also that if they
My
didn't
pre-orders
have to
went up
do these,
$5 for everything I have for Big Bed.
yeah,
Your
I canceled.
pre-orders, they weren't supposed
my
to change the pre-order prices.
My pre-orders
Because
went up.
I got Savage Press in my pile of loot for 34, and he's 40 on the
Say,
website now.
My Street Fighter figures didn't get bumped up; they're still at 30.
And my
What
Haya
did you-
Godzilla
what
is
did you
50,
order,
and it's
J-Back?
54.
Mythic Legion shit.
Oh, well,
But the worst part about what BBTS did, they raised prices without telling everybody, and then shot the email out a week or two later. As
yeah, that's the other part that's kind
was
of
it a
damage
week
control.
later?
Yeah, it took a while before they didn't send their email out till everybody else started sending emails out. They were behind everybody. And then who did somebody send one out today?
You pre-orders. I have
I don't.
But here's the thing too: is if all these factories that are stable and exist now in China that are producing any figure, not just classified or across the board, if they've got to stop production, pack their shit, then move and open a factory in China, train those people, that's going to increase prices. Everything it's a snowball effect on all this shit. That's what, it just, you trickle that little stone down the hill, and when it gets to the bottom, it's.
So I have a question. Did anybody else order the Savage Crucible Rosetta Warrior action figure? Did anybody pre-order that? No.
Nope.
Because I could have swore this was $50 and it's $56.99. Yeah, he's got like a shield.
I think I pre-ordered him.
So I could be wrong, but
like, look at this. Well, you can't see the prices, but the Savage Press in my pile of loot is $34.99. But when it's the new arrival, it is $39.99. So they honor the pre-order price for that. I guess they're just
maybe they did honor the pre-order prices if nobody else's.
And my Haya Godzilla is 51, and it's 55 on the website. So they said they may have to stop honoring.
Take care, Yojo Daddy.
So, like the rest of my Savage Crucible figures are $50, $50. This one's $56.99.
That was my understanding from the Big Bad Toy Store email, was that they would honor pre-order unless they had no choice.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
I feel like they always have a choice.
So far, they've honored them all for me, but I've had to cancel a bunch anyway because I'm like, I just can't. I can't.
Your board members have to eat that's how you honor the price.
And if enough people understand it, that they're raising prices and they're canceling pre-orders, that's I mean, if I was a business, I'd have to raise my prices anyway to make up for all the pre-orders.
But that's also money back in their pocket for the money they're losing from the original pre-orders anyway, because someone may buy that figure, maybe not, but
instead of the CEO getting that $100,000 Christmas bonus, maybe he doesn't get $100,000 Christmas bonus.
Big Bad Toy Store is not a CEO.
They're family-owned business.
They're
family-owned business. They're small. It goes like this. It's like Hasbro, Amazon, Entertainment Earth, Big Bad Toy Store, Nerdzoic. That's like the tier of chain of toy connectivity, pretty much. Because Entertainment Earth is a distributor.
We all know what business is, right? Your company don't pay you and lose money. So none of them are doing this losing money.
No, they're all making money. They're all doing it.
Somewhere in there, they're making enough money that maybe they can cut some of the money that they're making to offset what's going on here. Not forever.
Hard to predict, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but then you're talking about just, they're
making less, being less greedy. I know, Max.
I mean, let me ask you this, J Mac. You're accustomed to the lifestyle that you live right now, right? If somebody said, "Hey, we got to make cuts," and it goes below what you need to survive, where you're at right now.
I was homeless living
then
on a picnic bench,
no,
Max. So
I understand all that.
I can
You
go
and
back.
I,
There is no, you know what I'm saying? I'm never comfortable with this. So if I have to go back, if I have to make that many cuts to where I'm saving money sleeping on a picnic bench, then that's what it is. Like,
yeah, but nobody wants that for you. And
Nobody.
you know,
Nobody wants that for anybody. No one should want that for
yeah.
anybody. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
don't want people
you
that
know.
are running a
But
family-owned
you-
business to go
Yeah.
bankrupt and have to lose their home and their business. That sucks. And I would lose my favorite toy store. So if I have to pay a couple extra dollars for now until I can't, I don't mind personally.
here's a better like scenario for you. If I got a pie and it has 8 pieces, right now each of us are going to get 2 pieces. If there was more people in here, then we don't get 2 pieces. Do you understand how this works? I don't need to explain this any further, right? The pie chart theory here. Your piece gets smaller the more shit comes in. As long as you're still getting a piece of the pie, you're still making money. It just depends on how greedy you want to be with your piece of the pie.
Roll Keeper.
Hey, what about Roll Keeper? Where's his piece of pie?
You can have a bite of mine.
See?
You left him out, Jay.
Now Roll Keeper gets one each one.
Listen, there was plenty of times when I owned my tattoo shop that me and my family did without, so I could keep an employee getting paid and working.
Right.
And that's fine. Now if I
And
had
that's
that to
part
do
of
over
business
today, I'd have just
sometimes.
fired his ass. And but
yeah, if that
you
had
know,
kept
but
going,
if
you
it-
couldn't have kept
but
doing
if
that,
it-
but you ate it for a second. You were less
But
greedy
if
for a second
if
to
there
make
was
it
a
go.
time that if I was going to actually lose my business or lose my home, then
And you gotta make cuts.
that's going to stop. So that's the point that I was trying to make.
I'm hoping that this
You know,
madness
it's,
ends before the year is over and maybe things can go back to kind of normal and these prices will just stop going up.
Max just explained it perfectly, though. I don't feel like Big Bad did the, oh, me and my family are going to pull back and make sure this employee is good for a second until, until we can't do it no more. And then we got to fire this employee. It is what it is.
God, my phone is always just blowing up.
On a positive note,
it's
Best Buy
rhubarb pie, Ken.
On a positive note, Best Buy said,
I like apple pie.
Screw your tariffs. We'll sell your
Well, there's
maximum
2
Hulk
extra pieces of
$10
pie. I
cheaper
don't like
than other places.
You can get Maximum Hawk for $50 at Best Buy?
Yeah.
It's like $5 cheaper at
10.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, $10 cheaper.
$10 cheaper.
It could be $20,
but they
MSRP, and I still don't
Best
want
Buy's is like they're sleeper. They get some good deals for some reason. They're just like, here you go.
I don't want no squishy titty Hawk.
Oh, I pre-ordered one. I want that squishy titty.
I just want the missile. I don't give a shit about Hulk.
I want the Marvel versus Capcom.
I want that missile
in the hands.
After watching Ninja's video, those Hawks came with cars broken, ground effects that were like this big. Like, you telling me this dude gets a missile?
Yeah.
And a
repurposed G.I. Joe.
But it's a G.I. Joe
you
missile.
Tear it in half,
That's why I want that missile.
See the wires come out.
Get that missile, send it to Chad.
It kind of makes me glad I'm not a Marvel collector and haven't been in it for this long, because if I was, like, back in, we're going to call it the golden years of Hasbro and Marvel making characters of $10 to $25, like, what? And then all of a sudden, y'all just come out $50 Spider-Man, $60 Hulk.
to $7. That was insane. And those were
that's
great.
The other thing. A lot of these guys have been in Marvel Legends since the rip, and when something like this happens, it just pisses you off even more.
Yeah, you feel betrayed. Like, I've been
look
following
at
these
Laser Pants. He's been
Is it shipping?
Marvel.
Because I'll go buy it right now if it's shipping.
How much you give for that Roll Keeper?
I just got a Maximum Spider-Man.
Let's hear prices.
Give me the tea. I want to know.
Roll Keeper.
I need a Maximum Spider-Man.
We speak with our wallets. Don't feed Hasbro no money for that maximum profit.
If you get it for
Spider-Man.
$10 less from Best Buy, though.
Oh, it's funny. Best Buy fixed the price. It's $59.99 now. See if my my pre-order.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to BestBuy.com really quick. I will.
And Justin,
Nobody
we all
mind
know
me.
it's a $35 figure. That's that. You know,
I know
there's
this,
no
but
reason.
I'm going to buy it because I want it.
Ty, how
Yeah.
long you been collecting?
Since I was a wee lad,
You
but it's
never
been like
stopped.
it's been like different stuff. So like
You never stopped though.
early teens was like video games, and then as I got older, I dipped into action figures a little bit, and then I went all in on like Transformers in like 2018.
Oh my God! Hold on.
Hello, Maximum
Hold on.
Spider-Man.
I hate to
Unavailable.
interrupt everybody, but we have a
Oh,
very
Bobby!
special guest.
What's up? How's it going?
Look at that
What's up?
sunshine.
He's
Yeah.
coming to us from the future. It's tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. How you guys doing?
Live in Smell-O-Vision.
The future
Live
looks
from
beautiful.
Not that
Saturday morning.
It's not that bad right now.
Goalkeeper, it's
smell-wise.
unavailable now. You bought the last one.
So,
I'm so
what's
salty.
up? We ain't got no pocket bootlegs walking around with.
No pocket bootlegs. I'm just walking outside of my hotel. There was a crazy storm that hit here last night.
Oh.
I'm probably going in and out of internet too, right? Yeah, my service.
I mean, your connection's good.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, your connection's good.
Yeah.
I extended my plan for the month for international, so it's been working out pretty well. But yeah, man, I've been having fun. Last few days, been drinking, partying, eating a lot of Indian food, which I'm kind of getting tired of.
Already? You ready
Yeah,
for
dude.
some
All the spices.
West Virginia
like
barbecue?
Different things, you know what I'm saying?
Look at this. We're all talking about him getting street food. There ain't no place in that. What are you in a mansion? There's street food.
He's on the resort. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
You don't stray from the resort, my dude.
I mean, I have a driver though. Like every time I go out, I hire someone to come pick me up for the day. So I hire a guy,
Got a driver.
which is fun.
So when you
I mean,
come
again,
back,
it's India, right? It's very cheap here. So like 3,500 rupees, I could hire the driver for the day for 8 hours, and that's like what, $30, $35.
Was your driver a New Yorker? Because I figure they've got an exchange program that.
Dude, driving here, I'll post the videos. It's a whole new level. It's not even New York. It's
yo, that dead shot he's showing off looks sick.
Which one? Who showed off that shot?
Ninja's in the private
Unavailable.
private members chat showing off shit. What? When you coming back, Avi?
What's today? Saturday. The 21st is when I land back in the U.S.
The day after
you got 10 more
Easter.
Damn, you missed 420.
So that'll be Monday.
Which
Monday-
means we
well-
ain't going to hear from him at least till the 26th.
No. I'm going live on Tuesday for open mic. At least there'll be one more Brandon will be doing by himself, and then we have one more Friday show that's a pre-record, and then back to normal for a little
Till Ishkan.
while. Yeah, probably till Ishkan. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
it'll be fun. There's a lot of fun things
On
happening.
vacation.
So, how many days did it take you to get used to the different hours?
Probably, I think yesterday is when I kind of stepped out of it, to be honest.
Look at them bags under them eyes. He ain't used to it.
No, that's all the drinking. That's all the drinking.
Right.
Jet lag sucks
Yeah,
when you're going from other countries.
And woke up at 7.
He's having
so-
a good time.
Yeah, pretty much. Like now it's different because I was at the hotel without my family, right? So my entire family from Germany is here now too. They just got in yesterday, so everyone's under one roof. Now the party actually begins because now we're having a lot more fun.
Ready to start dancing.
Did the wedding already happen?
No, it's gonna be on Monday,
Oh, okay.
but all the first event is tonight.
Oh,
So the
tonight.
4 days of events is happening starting tonight.
Oh shit! You got your party clothes ready?
All of them are ready, dude. I got all like 6 outfits ready to go.
Fine.
What?
You find
That's all
any
for
toys?
tonight?
No, that's for the whole 4 days.
Oh, I was about to say that.
Okay,
Like
I have a
lot of
maximum
outfits, man.
Spider-Man coming. Sorry.
All right.
You shill, reality.
Did you find one?
Rollkeeper. No,
She
Rollkeeper
was
made me do
messaging
it.
Abby and he sold her one.
No.
Avi didn't pre-order that. Maximum
Yeah, he did. He got
profit
2 of them.
Yeah,
Lies.
you saw Bobby on 3PLA.
I'm still gonna keep it pre-ordered for the giveaway,
Oh,
but
let 'em
damn,
have
I'm bummed that I missed it on Best Buy, so I went to eBay.
Oh.
No.
Chill.
I haven't
I know.
the Marvel.
I am.
Oh shit.
Single tear for my wallet.
Can you see this?
Is it monkeys? Hi, monkeys.
That is monkeys.
That's
It's
really
a monkey.
Wow. He's eating the bugs off of the other monkey. That's what he's eating.
Stuff you randomly see.
Wow.
When it steals
Are
your
they
phone,
friendly?
I'm keeping them on. I'm keeping them
Right
on.
when we all of a sudden see a different view because this monkey's taking off with Avi's phone.
The new host of Figure Fight Club. They're so cute.
That's
You're
awesome.
gonna fuck around and find out, Avi.
I'm totally gonna clip that shit too
Keep
and put it
fucking
all
around.
over Instagram.
I saw a bunch of the monkeys the other day when I was driving to a different city. We went through this wooded area and there was about like, I think I saw about like 40, 50 cows, like not together, but like all separately. And then I saw about like 15 or 20 monkeys in general. It's been interesting, but I haven't seen a monkey in Delhi yet, and this is the first time.
Those are really cool.
There's a
Are they
first
big?
time for everything.
They look kind of
too.
big.
I mean, it's like a full, probably like a 1-year-old. A good like 35 pounds, maybe 20 pounds, 25 pounds.
Wow.
Yep.
So you
His
wouldn't
little
want him to
fist
get on your
right in
back.
your eye socket.
But yeah, I think the worst thing about India so far is the mosquitoes.
Ooh.
That's been the worst experience. Yeah.
And did
Yeah,
say
they
put a
import them
limit on
from
your AC?
Louisiana.
Is that right?
Avi, didn't you say they put a limit on your AC?
My phone's about to die.
No. Did you
Oh,
see
yeah.
the artwork Max did of you?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I have to...
It's the thumbnail. It's the thumbnail
Oh,
for
yeah?
this. Yeah, you gotta look at it.
I'll take a look at it.
You didn't see it? I thought I messaged you. Was I talking to Brandon?
No, I'm the other one in Figure Fight. Is that the picture you sent me? I only just grabbed.
You were in the
and I
corner,
ran
in the top.
You were just like,
LP.
I don't know what this is. It's cool. Go ahead, whatever.
Dude,
I
saw
honestly thought you were doing something for a comic book strip.
You sent me 3 messages, so I grabbed the link and I just jumped right in.
Oh, there you go.
So I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, it looks like you. You did a great job. It's all of us on there. It's cool.
Okay. I'll take a look.
Yeah, well,
I'll share it.
Congrats. You approved it psychically, so no take backsies.
Hey, listen, I'm all for art.
Ugh.
So,
Man, I can't believe it's already. What time is it there?
1 second. 9:08.
Oh, wow. Early.
Yeah, it's I'm at least I'm 9.5 hours ahead from the Eastern time zone.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Monkeys are making babies.
No, that's definitely like a peacock.
That's a kookaburra. No,
It's loud.
It's a peacock.
And Avi, I love how he turns around and starts walking towards the noise.
He's like, what is that?
What
I
is
gotta find
that?
No, there was a crazy story.
Oh,
Wait till Shere Khan comes out. Tax your ass.
I told him all he had to do to get out of this wedding was just dress up like Mola Ram and start.
Holy Ma Shakti Day.
what do you mean get out of it? They got the good food, the music. It's about to be a party tonight. I'm trying to
Open
get
bar.
into it.
He said he's got an open bar.
It's a
Yeah,
Punjabi
I'm not
wedding.
trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get in it.
I don't drink, but if
And you
alcohol's free, I'll drink all day.
Yeah.
And you got your
No, it's-
German people, so you know you're gonna get that good Vorsteiner. Yeah.
No, dude, it's the whiskeys, the scotches. I mean, The hotel doesn't provide liquor, so it's like my uncle brought it in
Don't
himself.
y'all have a tradition like us too, where you break some glasses?
But what you said, J-Mac? Traditional what?
Breaking glasses, like us
No,
Jews stomp on the glasses.
no, we don't break glasses unless we're too drunk and can't hold them right.
You know, I thought y'all broke glasses too. When was
Yeah.
it seven different things? What is it? What is it to the Indian wedding? There's something that y'all do that is.
There's multiple events by tradition. Like there's a lot of singing and dancing and drinking. Pretty much. The women more sing and dance.
But there's
More
a
modern.
specific number, right?
No, it depends. It's from 4 to 7 events.
Okay.
Some people do it 7 days. So every day something happens. And my family is more like towards 4. So like my wedding, I had 4 events before the wedding day.
Okay.
And it looks like my cousin's doing the same thing. The 4 events. Yeah. But
So
hope you guys are doing.
is that like a status thing if you go 7 days or something? Like what is the?
I have no fucking clue, to be honest with you. I'm a horrible Indian though. Like the monkey got closer to me.
Yeah, because
Oh
he's gonna
wow.
fuck you up. He wants you
Yeah.
to fuck around and
Hi,
find out.
monkey. Hi, monkey.
He like make my day, bro.
Shit's about to go viral.
I want to take a selfie with the damn monkey right now.
Do it.
That's
I
the
know.
best way to go viral.
You can just clip the video stream. That's all.
Be like, hi, little monkey. Say Figure Fight Club.
Yeah, you got to get him for a Figure Fight Club plug.
He's probably just looking for food. That's all he wants, food.
Give him a banana.
Yeah, I
You
have to
got.
get him something.
If he reaches in your pocket, you better hope you got some food in there.
He's gonna take your wallet otherwise.
I know. I'll leave my
Not
wallet in
those
this.
nuts, little buddy.
All right, but I'm gonna head inside because it's time for breakfast and I'm hungry. So
It was good to see you.
All
All
right,
right,
brother.
it's good seeing you, Avi.
Hey.
Take care.
Take care. Oh shit, he's moving. Oh, he might be hurt.
Uh-oh.
Run away! Run away!
Monkey.
He's limping on purpose
yeah,
for you to have sympathy for him to get him some food.
Yeah, he's showing you what happened to the last motherfucker that fucked around and found out.
The funny thing is, our hotel is missing a door.
What is wrong with my camera?
Oh man. All right, but I'm gonna start.
You know, if you sign out, I would still keep the video rolling just in case.
We want to
There
tell
might-
the police
there
where to
might be
find you, find your body.
That little monkey jumped out the bushes like he was about to follow Avi and shit.
I'm waiting for them to follow. He's coming.
I literally watched
Yeah,
a
look
video
at
the
him.
other day of a
Like,
monkey
he's smiling
stabbing
and shit. The
somebody in the
monkey's over
leg.
there like, look at this smiling ass tourist motherfucker right here. Yeah, we about to get this motherfucker. Keep smiling.
That he's
Yeah,
following
keep
you.
smiling.
Like,
Look.
shit.
Oh,
Shit.
oh,
no.
Yo, I seen
Oh,
that move before.
He's not
Dude,
limping
they're
anymore.
flanking you, man.
Oh, they're
About to
running.
get
They're
jumped.
running.
You're definitely about to get
About to get jumped by those monkeys.
Only 2 of
And
them.
we
man.
never saw Avi again.
yo.
It's only 2 that you can see.
That's good, actually.
They're in the trees.
They about to
There's
put
a-
out the call. Ski.
They're walking to the other side right now. All right, but
Paw
I gotta
1
go.
to Paw 2. Paw 1 to Paw 2. We have Americano in our sights.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys again for having
Hi,
me on.
Avi. Good to
All right,
see
bro.
you.
Take care, Avi.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, man. Be well.
That was funny.
Safe travels to Avi getting back.
So,
What a nice
Rowdy,
little
I was looking. Toy Bro posted that BBTS is getting ready to process Maximum Spider-Man.
Who is?
BBTS. He posted that yesterday.
Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh well, it's too late now.
Yeah, you got
Already
the
bought
email.
All right. Before we were so rudely interrupted,
I saw
you
the,
were talking, Talib.
I don't even remember what we was talking about. Oh, I got Maximum Hulk on Best Buy for $50, and now they corrected the price, so it's $60. But they honored my pre-order price.
Look at that.
Now it's
Yep.
almost worth it.
Almost.
I just
I don't have
can't
a Hulk,
imagine.
Oh well, then it's definitely worth it.
Even at 50, I can't imagine that Hulk.
I mean, if you're gonna buy one now, like $40, you're gonna pay for shipping. He's right there. Like, fuck it.
Well,
Yep.
somebody talked about this the other day, saying that the Maximum series is really going to hit the people who are just starting this. They're just now looking at Marvel Legends, and this is their line. This is going to be, that
for sure
30-year-old,
And
I think
I think it's also for the person that maybe skipped the last 2 or 3 Hawks and is working with a much older and wants to finally upgrade one of their, for that collector.
I'm curious if any of the older heads will fit on this. Probably not. They probably wouldn't.
The greens probably won't match regardless. Like,
I think the heads would snap one, but
I would just want the Marvel versus Capcom head, but there's no way it's going to match the 80th anniversary Hulk. They wouldn't.
Didn't the Marvel versus Capcom have like the bodysuit, like he was wearing like a coat or something like that?
I don't know, but I know he has the slick back hair in the second one, which is where my shelf.
I'm curious. I can't wait till the first person gets one and pulls that rubber chest off. I want to see, because I've seen what's underneath. Art G posted up what's underneath those Storm collectibles, and that frame damn sure ain't working on a Marvel Legend. I want to see what's underneath.
They definitely did something different than a normal Storm frame, because you can hear the clicking.
In the ratchet.
I imagine it's got the double
they
ball
have
joint.
Something stronger right here to hold that from that vibration of that happening, that click.
And it's got to just have like, a bar going up with the butterfly joints for the shoulders, because all it really needs is that, because the foam or the soft body covers everything else. So it's probably just like a bar with the butterflies and then ball joints for the arms, and then I don't know. It's probably pretty.
Well, they have to have some kind of ratcheting, because that chest would just rubber band those arms right back out.
No matter what pose you
put it in.
You remember the Gears of War Coltrane I had, right? The black dude, and like
is
his
it Storm?
Yeah,
I have that
Storm.
one. Yeah, I have him.
So his arm fell off, and I went to put on his other arm, and then as I'm pushing in on that arm, it pushes the whole frame over, and pushes out the other arm, and it becomes. And then I pushed, and then his head popped off, and then I ended up squeezing the thing, and the whole thing just went in my hand, bro.
Really?
I sent a picture to Avi, and it's literally just pieces in a rubber frame. So I literally stripped it down and was thinking about doing like a custom Gears of War Mythic Legions with the parts I got off of it.
But it's just ball joints. They popped off. It's not broke, right?
No.
Some of it's broke.
I'm gonna go get mine.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Because the ball is like, it's tiny. Like, I don't even know if I can show you. It's the balls that you're popping them on are so tiny. Like, they're fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I broke right there.
Cool, right here.
And yeah, I wouldn't fuck with that too much. But show them the. Yeah, show them the ball.
That's what I was saying. The Maximum Hulk might have, but it'll have a ratchet.
Show them the arm, Rally. You see how tiny that thing is?
Hold on. Let me give you a screen. Go ahead.
And it's really, it looks bigger on screen right now. I'm telling you, once you get it in hand, it's a tiny little.
And the butterfly joint just pops out.
But that inside frame is just super.
It's just sticks.
It's sketchy.
Once you take that arm off, the whole thing gets really loose. But you can
it's just
see
a piece of rubber over stick frame.
So I see what he's saying. It's just a ball peg holding to the top to the bottom. So
I would imagine that's what the Marvel Legends.
Look, his head popped off.
That shit.
You might want to like
Oops.
tape
You
it together before you try putting the arm back on.
I'm
Yeah.
not delicate either, so I got
I need
like
I
I get
need
mad
needle-nose pliers and I need an X-Acto knife. I'll be right back.
and I squished mine.
I think it goes in this way. Yeah, I can fix them. I can fix it.
I'm
Got
still
it.
curious as to what's under there because it looked. Now they didn't pull that little butterfly off, but it looked beefy. Whatever was under there. So I don't know.
Fuck.
It still ain't $60 fucking. I don't give a
Fuck.
shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
You
you
warned
didn't.
me. No, it's just not going together, but
Oh,
I'll work it out. I'll work it out.
Pieces.
That's what's under there, Max.
hold on. You're coming up. Just give me a second. I'm holding slow.
Oh, here you go. You want to see it?
But that's what's under the storm collectible.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about what they're doing under that Hulk.
This-
I'm wondering
that
if it's
I bet
gonna be
same-
similar to that.
Similar. I bet
It's
it's
going to be similar to this bullshit right here. It's just going to be a little bit more beefier, I would hope. So when they turn that ratchet and you got something in here vibrating this little frame in here,
Oh, I fixed them.
it's not going to
Yeah, the Hasbro team.
vibrate this thing
But
in
the-
pieces.
I fixed
But
them.
that's $100 figure, isn't it?
It was
yeah,
close.
you did.
It was like 65 when it first came out.
That broke.
That's broke.
Yeah, that's broke.
Yeah,
broke.
Ain't no
And
coming
they
back from
canceled.
that.
They canceled the last two. They were making Dom and Mira, and they canceled those because of the new game. I'm assuming.
Yeah, both of them. He crippled as fuck.
Yeah, that's broke.
That-
broke.
Let's
Yeah.
call it
I'd
Jack.
be a little.
Storm collectibles.
Yeah, I only have the
Yeah.
Gears and the Morgan from Darkstalkers. Those are the only ones I have.
Well, I
Garbage.
would imagine the Hasbro team bought a few of those Storm collectibles and like, hey, let's copy this shit and make a Maximum Hulk.
Please don't. That thing's garbage.
You know, I don't think the cheaper Storm collectibles have the soft body. I think they're full plastic. I think it's different. Like the ones that are now $30, the arena ones. I don't think those have the soft body.
I was wanting the bigger ones. I should have just went with the first people that made the Gears of War figures. The
NECA?
4-inch. I think they're only 4-inch though.
4-inch. I have all the NECA Gears of War figures.
Do you?
Yeah. I love Gears.
I only have my Gears statue that came with the collector's edition left downstairs.
Marcus Phoenix.
Yeah, I got that.
I love those games. I can't wait for E-Day.
Gears of War 360. I still have that with the box.
I played 2 a little bit. I think I had like the special edition one.
Judgment.
They're my favorite third-person shooters for sure.
That was so funny when that came out because there was like MLG competitions, events already set up for it. So if you remember, those smoke grenades in the beginning were so buggy that this competition was hilarious because motherfuckers were throwing smokes and literally blowing people across the screen.
I hated that shit multiplayer. And then the shoddy slide and the 2-piece where they'd hit you and then they'd blow your face off with the shotgun.
Now that was my move. I don't know what you're talking about there. That 2-piece was the move right there.
I love the sound it makes, but goddamn that shit. So I sucked at the multiplayer. I was
Run down there and smack somebody in the mouth with the butt of your gun and then put your fucking barrel in their face.
I'm hoping that E-Day is just as good as the multiplayer is just as good as the originals, but I doubt it.
I do not. Like Gears of War and Ark Survival were probably the 2 of the games that really sucked hours out of my day out of nowhere. Like,
is Ark that dinosaur game?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I got griefed, so I just quit playing. I was like, well, this is fun. I'm going to stop now.
I would get home from work and I'd get on that game. It'd be like 5, 6 o'clock. I would put my head down. I'd look up. It'd be 3 in the morning.
Damn.
Like, what?
That's me with a good game, honestly. But I haven't had a game like
Destiny did that to me in Final Fantasy 11.
Destiny 2 though. The launch of Destiny 2 was crazy, and then it
Destiny
sucked.
2.
But
I mean,
but the launch was wild.
Always call it Destiny 1 and 2. Just call it
To
Destiny.
me now, that's just scary. That like time just disappears that fast, like that much time.
Yeah.
Like Yallarhorn. I remember trying to get Yallarhorn all fucking day.
Felt like 4 hours. It feels like it should be 10 o'clock. Like I should just be like getting tired and going to bed. Like no, the sun's about to come up, my dude. What are
Y'all
you
are
doing?
gonna laugh at me, but I've blown that much time playing Minecraft.
I love
just
Minecraft.
Get on, and just like, okay, I just want everything to disappear. And 5 hours later, I'm like, holy shit! All I did was run across the fucking screen. I got the last really good game that I got invested in was the Final Fantasy VII remake on my PS4, and then I was like, I've got to buy a whole new system to play the next one. And I'm like,
I've been playing Elder Scrolls 2, Path of Exile, or not.
Is that Daggerfall?
Path of Exiles 2. They just came out with the Huntress, new character on that, and
is that like Diablo, kinda? Like
it's a lot like Diablo, but I think it's a little better because the last Diablo they didn't have.
It's like Diablo 3.
The dungeons in the last Diablo were the same. They didn't like randomly regenerate. You went into the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So at least in this Path of Exiles, they have random, like every time you go into
procedurally generated dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And that really killed the last Diablo for me. That you go into this dungeon and it goes this way, and you go the same way every time. Like that's dumb.
Yeah, I got Diablo 4, and I got so bored with it so fast that I was just like,
Blizzard's too busy working on World of Warcraft to care about anything else, it seems, still after 20 years.
Man, I even tried to go back and play the World of Warcraft Classic, and it
doesn't feel the same as it did.
No, it doesn't.
I looked up that Mythic Legions game. You seen that?
I played
Mythic Legions got a game?
Yeah.
I didn't mess with that World of Warcraft shit. I played the real MMORPG, Final Fantasy 11.
You know what killed me for World of Warcraft? You used to be able to do /played in the chat, and it would tell you to the second
playtime
how long you'd played. Yep. Yeah. And it said 367 days, and I was like, I'm done.
I was like that with Final Fantasy 11. My playtime was over 360 days.
See, for me, that's a badge of honor. Like if I see like 37 hours in an RPG, I'm like, that's a good game. I see 100 hours, I'm like, that's a fantastic game. Yeah. Like Baldur's Gate, I can play that all day.
I mean, I was playing since Burning Crusade. So, I mean,
that was the last.
It took a few years to get a year of my life.
Yeah, that was the last expansion.
But
do y'all have Xbox?
Huh? I do. Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah. What's your gamer score, Raleigh?
Queen. Oh, my gamer score. It's like I can play. It's over 150K.
Here we go.
Oh, is it?
Start flexing the EP.
A gamer. You over 100K. You a gamer.
I'm a gamer. I've been playing since 360. 120K. So
listen to these two, Tell them you're a PC gamer, ain't you?
No,
come on, back me up.
5.
Here,
really? I'm the only PC. I'm the only PC elitist in this room.
Freaking elitist, man. That's all those PC.
Yeah, my gamer tag's the same as my Instagram.
All right, I'll
consolers ruin.
120K.
I'm surrounded by all three. I have a PC right here. I have the PS5 right there. Xbox.
I know. I seen your setup the other day. It looks sweet.
So I have a PS5 backlog on my PC because I don't have a PS5. I still have Spider-Man. I have Uncharted 4. I have God of War. And then The Last of Us Part 2 when it comes out. I all need to play on PC because I I don't have a PlayStation. But I use the 360 or not 360, an Xbox controller. So it's like PlayStation games on PC with Xbox.
I'm not really a solo gamer anymore though. So if I'm not playing with my friends or like I really want to download Wildlands again and play that with Chad.
After all that talking, I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
I
Is
have
that
to
Tom
get back and play that game.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy game.
Yeah.
Tom Clancy.
What is
Because
Wild?
I'm only
what
like
is
halfway
Wildlands?
through it.
Rainbow Six 2 was so good. I thought it was a fun game.
That
Rainbow
game
Six
is
Vegas.
dope.
Rainbow Six Vegas.
Wildlands is whatever you want it to be. It's
Wildlands is
you're in
dope.
Bolivia killing drug
See-
dealers, right?
Leia, I have Pokemon on Switch.
A friend of mine used to run the computer lab at one of the colleges I went to, and we ghosted the World War II Call of Duty. I think it was. Am
World
I
at
thinking
War?
of the right game?
World at
What
War,
was?
maybe?
World at
Yeah,
War with
World.
zombies.
That was it. And it was we just used to play World War II. I mean, God, you want to talk about hours and days disappearing? Holy crap!
You know what the best
Switch,
sound in the world
get
is? The
outta
M1
here,
Garand
Leah.
clip coming out. It goes ching. I love that sound.
I'm just
bought
kidding. Don't leave.
I bought a Switch for Breath of the Wild on release day. Played Breath of the Wild, beat the shit out of that, and then I think I got Mario Odyssey, and then I haven't touched my Switch since then.
Animal Crossing. I played the shit
bought
out of that.
You
Octopath
can add
Traveler,
you can
never
add me
played
on
it.
there too. That's down in the living room. And I just got Mario Party Jamboree the other day.
Now you got me wondering where my DS3
Smash
is.
Brothers, though. What about Smash Brothers?
Of
Never
course,
got into
I got
that.
Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yes, both.
I still have games wrapped in plastic that I've never got to because I've only played like 3 games in the last 20 years.
I got games still wrapped in plastic because they're supposed to still be wrapped in plastic.
I burned
I
through
will
Indiana
never
Jones
buy
when it came.
another. I will never buy another Nintendo product
Why is that?
that's not retro.
Is that the fighter game?
Oh, this is the one with the mic. It comes with the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What the fuck?
Still in the plastic, PS2.
That's crazy.
What else?
But
Leia, message me
I
on
still have a
Instagram.
bunch of
I'll
my
give you
Box
Switch for
64 stuff that I'm thinking about off.
God, I miss N64. I miss. Do you know what I want? They came out with. They had that
plastic
little
tabs.
Super Nintendo, the little
Named
micro
and
one that had
Best-
like the.
Best
Oh,
game
that's
ever.
a
Games
good
on it.
one right there.
Best game ever.
How about that one still sealed?
I have my Super Nintendo in the other room. I need to. hook that up.
Yakuza's a good game.
Still in the plastic, Max. PS2.
Oh, I wish I could play it on my PS4, but Sony sucks.
I got the PS2 and the Japanese PS2.
You know, I remember that was one of the great things. I had
Turok?
a PS1. When
Turok?
I started
Oh,
playing
shit.
PS2,
I
all
love
the
Turok.
fucking games worked.
Okay, Ty's one of them N64 dudes.
I don't know. I like dinosaurs. Silent
I
Hill
mean,
2.
these are all from when I was a kid. I still got all my boxes.
That's insane.
Oh, hold up. What you
Jeez,
got
I can't
there?
whistle, but.
Ty, you know how much money you got right there?
Mario Kart.
In cardboard?
Yeah, the boxes by themselves sell
Yeah.
for stupid money.
Paperwork's still in there too.
Oh.
Jeez, Louise,
got-
Shadow of the Empire.
I'm pretty sure that's over $1,000 worth of cardboard you got there,
Well,
brother.
I'm about to unload them.
Yeah, do a giveaway and give them all to me.
Hold up. How much you want for that Rampage?
Fucking Rampage. Oh, shit.
I haven't.
I'm about to buy an
looked them up yet.
N64 and buy these games.
It's all about condition. If you'd have kept
God, I
these
love
in
Rampage.
plastic whatevers, they're just gonna.
Nice.
Oh, that one. Whew.
Let's suckle. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That
All right,
N64,
Tyler, you don't need
you
to
need
show
to
off.
put that in something.
Put your
That's probably
Ninja
most
Turtles
expensive one.
arcade in the back.
Is
Yeah,
that
this
the
is all I-
four-person arcade Ninja Turtle game?
Yeah, and I got NBA Jam as well.
Oh my god.
Oh wow! All you
You
need
could
is a
basically
man,
never
you
leave
did.
that room and be
four-player
okay.
X-Men.
And it lights. Oh, I don't have it plugged in. Yeah, I wanted the 4-player X-Men, but I ran out of room.
God damn it! God
I
damn
either
real estate.
I either wanted the 4-player X-Men or the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet. 'Cause I
You
wanted
got
to find a
you
game.
got some bread right there in N64
See,
cardboard.
I've still got my original NES. I've still got my 2600 and my Intellivision. Yeah, I'm old. Fuck y'all. But
I started on ColecoVision.
I don't
I
have.
have my Super Nintendo.
The only one I really miss is my Super Nintendo.
Such a good
Crystalis.
system.
God, I would
I
play
love it.
It
I
really
have
was.
every system from NES up, and to be honest, out of everything right now, I would probably go down there and play Gauntlet on the PlayStation 1.
Gauntlets. I still got it on my PS4. I love that. The Warrior is hungry.
You
Yeah,
know what I
love
can't
that
wait
game.
for is the new Fable game. I love Fable. I cannot
That's
wait.
another one. When they put the
You know-
add-on to Fable 2, and you could go to like Island, and there was a chick there that did augmentation.
Not Whole Island.
Yeah, not whole island. I married that chick.
I married that bitch. I put a ring
married
on it.
that chick that did augmentations, and I had a
Yeah, I did
super
too.
cheap.
I did too. Free change of looks and all that stuff. I
Yo,
know.
it was
No,
the
the
best,
spells.
Mary. She was
Yeah.
the best wife.
She's like, here's all the spells.
Prenup.
Yep.
Put the prenups on her.
God, I
Nah,
love
you
Fable.
got like bonuses depending on who you married and like what her job was and like what she did. Like you would get these different bonuses, and because she was the augmentation chick, you got crazy like augmentation bonuses when you went to her to put jewels in your weapons.
All the Fable
Yeah,
games, I
well-
have every achievement except for Fable Anniversary. I'm missing 2 dolls, and it's just the card game, and I
mean,
can't beat it.
I hooked up with Linda Carter in Fallout 4, so I'm pretty proud of that.
I thought you were going to end after Linda Carter, and I was going to be very, very proud of you. But
Linda Carter is still a fine, almost 80-year-old lady.
she's a
I
nice
got
lady.
the. Y'all ever play Dragon Age?
Oh,
Never
hell
got
yeah.
into
Origins was my jam. I fucking love Origins.
So, you know, getting Lilith's panties was kind of hard in that game, right?
Who's?
Lilith, the lesbian chick. She's like
Dragon
reddish
Age?
hair. Yeah.
No, Liliana, not Lilith. Liliana.
Liliana. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She
I
was-
was playing a female, so it
she
wasn't
was
hard.
Tight
But I
with them
like-
drawers. If you're playing a man, son. Tight. She was not trying to give it up.
So my first playthrough, I did the
Your
the
boy
default.
finally figured out the talk through to get them draws, though.
Oh my god. See, BioWare is corny. They be
I'll
putting
give
the
you
sexies
20
in
bucks.
there.
Just give me your underwear.
No, that's
If
not
you
the ones I'm
play-
talking about, man.
If you play Dragon Age Inquisition, there's straight up full nudity in there, Jay. So
Yeah,
have
we
fun.
did them all. But one of them, she was really tight. Like, she was tight with the... she
everybody
wasn't-
had abs in the
Man.
first game.
And
Everybody
you
I
had
got
abs
an
made
in the
the
first
achievement,
mistake.
too. Like, depending on... Oh, you slept with such and such. You got an achievement. So, you know, it was
So-
easy. Most of them were whores. Like,
I
But
was
when it
playing
came to her-
Baldur's Gate 3,
game.
and I made a mistake of getting with that lizard skin chick. And
Oh god. Lae'zel?
Yeah.
I don't like Lae'zel.
Yeah.
She's prickly.
yo,
Yeah,
that
it's bad.
scene where
It's
that
bad.
little
Shadow
midget
Heart
dude
for the
was
win.
fucking some big
Green,
fat
Lesbian elf
dude.
chick.
green lizard skin chick should not have pink perky nipples. She should
Oh no,
not.
I didn't
Do
think
you
you for
remember that
imagery.
cutscene where you like opened the door and like dude, it was like a little midget dude,
My daughter's over here laughing at me.
You
and
know,
he's standing on a step stool trying to fuck this big fat chick in Baldur's Gate 3. Do you remember that cutscene?
oh yeah, the goblin. No, did you see the goblin fucking the troll in the shed where you walk in
I
on them?
think yeah,
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
yeah.
And you have to
That
kill
shit
them.
was
Like, what the
hilarious.
fuck? Yeah, you have to. Then they die, and then you kill them.
What
They're
game
having
is this?
sex.
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate 2?
Baldur's
Three.
Gate 3.
I don't know. They
Very
whooped my ass the first time because I was unprepared
like
for that.
It's like a D&D game.
d-
You never
you
played
keep
Baldur's
hearing
Gate?
It is
this.
D&D.
Nope.
It's
You
set in
keep hearing
D&D
these
universe.
noises, and all
Yeah,
your
you
companions are like, "Don't open that door," and you're like, "No, I'm opening that door." They're like, "Don't open that door,"
and
you open that door,
And they're fucking
it's
the
one of them
goblin and the
games
troll
where
just
it's
smashing
like
away.
you walk up and it says, "Open the door," "Don't open the door," "Walk away," "Find a different way."
Oh shit,
Like, you have options.
the gnome on the windmill. If you go the wrong way, he goes fucking flying. He just goes launched through the.
Hey, I
Just like a
haven't
D&D
replayed it.
campaign. Oh,
They've
man.
got they just uploaded all the, so you can play a bad guy now and go total heel. And
Oh, the dark one, the dark whatever it's called.
That's
That
Yeah.
playthrough. Yeah.
I kind of want to do that.
So
destroy
going back to
shit.
Dragon Age, the cool thing about that game is Morgan was played by Claudia Black, and I love Claudia Black. She's freaking awesome. She was in Stargate, she was in Farscape, she was in Dragon Age, and I love her voice. And they made it look like her in Dragon Age. So of course I went for Morgan. I was like, how do I do that? So my
it
first
was
playthrough,
literally so hard to get them draws that I don't remember nothing else.
Well,
but
you
how
need to sleep with
difficult that
Morgan
is.
to stay alive.
Morgan was easy. It
Because you
wasn't
passed the
nothing.
archdemon, onto her
Yeah,
baby.
she saw the shining armor, and Morgan was like, "Oh."
No, she's just like, I know how you can survive. So but I actually
Blew the
committed
panties
a
back.
relationship with her
senpai.
because it was Claudia Black.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. She was
Liliana, whatever her damn name was, like that girl, campfire after campfire, talking to this chick for hours, like whining and dining. Like, you really had
With
to,
her
like,
French accent. Oh, sorry,
you really had to put in the work. There was no just quick, like, oh, we just gonna lay down and get this achievement with Shorty. Like, no, it wasn't happening.
What about Mass Effect though? That is one of the best games of all time. That trilogy.
I played through a lot of those, and I love that you
love
could like
Don't you
bring
hook up with an alien chick in that
character.
game?
all kinds of aliens.
I mean, I would definitely hook up with an alien chick in that game.
With
McCoy, I need to talk to you. I got these strange
I can't
itchies.
remember her name.
I'm behind you.
Liara Chisoni or Garrus, the Carrion. You can hook up with all these different aliens.
What's the hunger chick girl?
The which one?
Hunger chick.
The hungry chick.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Mordred.
Yeah,
Samara.
when she plays Mystique. I fuck an alien.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, that purple, blue, whatever skin.
That fucking alien.
She's not an alien. She's
I don't know
Homo
what she
superior.
is, mutant. Like, I don't care. Just keep all that on. Don't even take that off. I know it took many hours to get you to look like that. I don't want you to go through no struggle.
Wasn't that Rebecca Romaine in the first X-Men movies?
I don't think it was the first one.
Rebecca. Yeah, she got nothing on Jennifer Lawrence though.
No, I like.
Yeah, she did play
some
Mystique.
movie. I watched some movie the other day with her in it. They were skinny dipping in the ocean, and somebody stole her clothes, and she run out buck ass naked and whooped some college kids' ass with her shoes.
Damn, what is it called?
It's the one where they paid her to date that nerdy boy.
Oh, that movie's so fucking funny. That movie is hilarious. That's so out of pocket for her too.
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
Thank you. Oh my god, I was.
See Leia. She's seen it. That movie's great.
I was like,
oh my god.
No,
it's great from the beginning where she goes out there and dude's towing her car, and she's like all talking sweet, and then Puerto Rican dude come out in his Speedos. That's my cousin. That's so like funny. My distant cousin. Like, we're second cousins.
Like, she's really funny. J-Law is so funny. Her timing is great.
Yeah, she was pretty good in that. That was a really good.
She's underrated, I think.
Little rom-com. It wasn't terrible having to sit there and watch that with my girl.
Close.
Didn't he spray her with mace the first time that she tried?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really good because that was almost like Bad Santa when I first watched it.
Oh
Like,
my God,
Bad Santa right out the gate.
What's
Like,
wrong with you, kid?
I'll watch anything with Billy Bob Thornton in it. That man, I'll tell you what, you might like this. Did you watch that Goliath?
I haven't yet. I saw it up.
You should watch
Prime?
it because it's a mind fuck. Especially the second and third season. Yeah.
Have y'all seen
There's 3
Severance?
seasons?
Severance
I
is
was only seeing the
I think
first.
there's like 4.
No,
I think there's
that's
like
the one with
4
Demi
seasons.
Moore, right? Severance.
With what?
Or, no, that's
Severance?
Substance. I'm thinking of
No,
Substance.
No, he said Goliath.
Yeah, I was talking about Glide, but yeah, I've been watching Severance too with Adam
shit is
Scott
great.
and
Severance. What's that on?
I watched too much.
Apple.
It's
I
on
can't watch
Apple
these
TV.
shows.
Oh.
I started watching
Apple
the
TV has some fantastic science
Is-
and speculative fiction.
Is Foundation on there? Is that on Apple TV?
That Ted
Yeah,
Lasso, that really, like, if you don't feel something watching that Ted Lasso, man, like,
I've
I
never
don't
seen
think
it.
you might not be a human being. Like,
I'm
you
on
might be a
I'm on
clone.
the third watch.
I've seen
my
that dark
wife, I was
scene. I
like,
don't know how many times on TikTok, but I've never watched that show.
Yeah. maybe I
He's a
should watch
dude
it.
that comes in and, like, you don't see everything unfold, so I don't want to say too much either. But he's kind of like Dave from with his positivity.
you will never be so happy to cry during a show. That's all I'm gonna say. And you need to watch it.
Are you talking
Everybody
about DMB?
needs to watch that show. Well,
I'm
Ted
just
Lasso.
talking about Ted Lasso in general. Like, its overall message is that just be positive, man. And if you be positive, like, that energy just overwhelms people sometimes and is infective and
Pretty
spreads.
sure they're doing a new season of it. Like they brought it back.
That would be awesome. I'm all
Season
for
3.
it. Yeah, that show's top notch.
Yeah, I watch Ted Lasso all day. Fact is, the fact that you guys mentioned it means my wife is already thinking about watching it again. So,
well, if your wife likes it,
yep,
maybe I should
there
watch
we go.
And I'm not really a crier, but yeah, Max said when you find out that he's been baking these cookies for this woman.
She loved this shit, man. That was me.
Like through the whole thing, he brings her these little cookies. At first, she doesn't even want them, and then she eats them.
No spoilers.
She's like, "Oh my god, this is one spoiler." And then, like, she's like, "Where do you get them?" And he's like, "Well, I can't tell you where I got them because then you wouldn't need me to bring them to you every morning." And then that gives me an excuse to come in here and invade your office. So through the whole thing, you don't know where he's getting these fucking cookies. And she's like, "Oh, they taste just like grandma used to make or something." Well, come to find out, he's baking them every morning before he comes into work. He's getting up early just to bake these damn cookies. And he's doing it, like, and bringing them in personally. Like,
Is he doing that for the blonde-haired lady? Is that who he's doing it for?
Yeah.
That's you know who that blonde-haired lady is?
She's a boss.
I forget her name.
She's that nun from Game of Thrones. The Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. That was,
she's a smoke show. That lady's really pretty. You wouldn't know from Game of Thrones.
Her voice. You should hear her singing. That woman has the voice of an angel.
But not only does she show off her voice in Ted Lasso, you can see her body too. That woman got a body. So.
Yeah, I saw her at the Golden Globes or one of those award shows this year.
I'm 6'4". She looked like she gonna be eye to eye with me. Like, oh, you a big girl.
Hey Mac, you should watch Severance because it's got Brienne of Tarth in it. You should watch Severance.
Who's that from Brianna?
Game of Thrones.
Like,
the
the
blonde
big
lady. Yeah.
I love that.
Gwendolyn Christie.
Oh, yeah, I know. The one that rolls with the...
She's your height.
She might be a little bigger than me. She out of my league.
Captain Phasma.
When you can pick me up and carry me like it's our wedding day, like, you out of my league.
Fought a bear. Didn't you see Game of Thrones? She fought a bear.
Like, I don't want no woman picking me up and manhandling me like that.
That's why it's called manhandling.
It's not so bad, J Mac.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
saying
good.
you wouldn't let Rhea
I
Ripley
ain't
do
trying to
that?
find out, Max.
You wouldn't let Rhea Ripley?
Like, oh, you ready to go in, honey? Like, whoa, lady, put me down. Hell no.
I watched. Speaking of movies, I watched Krull again today, and I just realized that it's
What the fuck is
Stargate.
Kroll?
What is Krull?
Crow.
It's the guy that's got that boomerang
CRULL.
thing.
Yeah, the glaive.
Yeah.
You've
Ooh,
never
that
seen
sounds
Krull?
familiar.
God, it's Robbie. It's got fucking Haggard in it. Liam Nielsen.
What year
Holy
is this?
shit! Everybody's in. Oh
Early
man,
90s,
back
late
in
80s.
yeah,
Oh, I probably
early
did see it
80s
then.
when they still knew how to make a movie. It's science fiction meets fantasy.
It's when they know how to make a movie fueled with cocaine.
A lot of cocaine.
I mean, wasn't fueled cocaine in the 80s.
Like, we're gonna get this made, man. What kind of budget you need? Nah, we've got it.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard like 80% of coke in the 80s was coming through Florida at that time. So
yeah, they used to
from Florida, just 80%. Just
What was that documentary, Cocaine Cowboys? Explains all
it
of
might
that.
have been.
How
It might have been. I
almost
watched
the
that.
entire
explain
police
Miami
force
Vice.
was
I used to
in on
date a girl down South Louisiana years ago, and her daddy was a shrimp boat captain.
There's no way Ninja's still going.
He'd take his boat out, and he'd come back with just enough shrimp to have a nice little cookout. Well, I had no idea about any of this. So me and this gal were on our way to Pensacola, and I was all ragged and needed to shave. She's like, well, go into Pop's medicine cabinet, get you some shaving cream and a couple razors. Let's hit the road. And inside that was some of the shrimp that he brought back.
Oh, no.
About a golf ball. And after 3 days, that thing never disappeared. And I flushed it down a stool, and I ain't touched that shit since. It's the never-ending ball of cocaine. And I was like, do you want any more of this? No, 3 days.
I know.
There was also a big old wad of cash, too, so we went out and partied.
Sounds like a real waste there, Max.
Oh, man. This was way early 90s, and I was unprepared for that life.
Sounds like a waste of good stuff.
It was
I've
something.
never
that's
done it.
for sure. I
Well,
never.
That's why I said
anyway,
fuck around and find out.
This some weed.
The one show I've been watching lately is The Righteous Gemstones.
I fucking love that show.
It's on the
God
last
damn it.
season.
Walton Goggins, Danny McBride, John Goodman. That shit's great.
Yeah.
I only got
Uncle Baby Billy.
3 or 4.
I just ain't paying
episodes
for
in.
Max anymore.
I get it. I'm part of AT&T, so I get it.
It's
as
through
part of
my
plan.
phone. I get it through Verizon, so I'm just like whatever. I get Netflix, Hulu, Max, Apple, all through my phone bill.
God
And now I
damn,
just
man! I
got
pay
YouTube
them
Premium.
assholes like $280 a month. Maybe I need to go up and renegotiate, get some free shit.
Yeah. Cover all your services. I don't pay for that shit. It's in my phone bill, but
I do a lot
like
of like back and forth. So my niece pays for Disney and Apple, and then I pay for Netflix and Hulu. And I think we both have our own Prime because everybody should have their own Prime.
I cut out everything. I've got Prime just because, I mean, it's Prime. and I
Right. If
order
you're
enough shit
getting
from
shit
them.
packages delivered,
Yeah.
you might as well have
Yep.
Prime Video.
I pay their stupid $2 a month tax to not have fucking commercials on my shit. But I'm
For
like,
sure,
I just
I get that.
gave you like $180. You want $2 a month more? But that and Apple TV, I cut out Netflix, I cut out Max, Disney. Disney, I may go back and like buy a month when after Andor's done running, and then go and catch up on all the shit from. But Disney's like a 1 month out of every 2 years.
I was actually
For
glad
me.
I still
Daredevil's
had
so good.
Disney
It's
and
worth
I
it
saw
now.
Daredevil pop up and I started watching that Daredevil.
So good.
Yeah. As soon as we get off of
Yeah.
Tuesday night stream, I pop on Daredevil.
I'm hoping it's
so
like I'm not that far into it, but it seems like a lot of the courtroom stuff. Like I hope
It
it
is, but it's a
The
slow
en-
pops
burn.
off.
The intro is fucking amazing. Then it gets boring as fuck.
Yeah.
And there's
Like I'm at the boring as fuck part, I feel like,
You
because
do a
that's
character
literally what
drama.
I was about to say, and y'all are like, "Oh, it's good," and I was like, maybe
It
I should
doesn't.
keep watching because I was like, it's
It's
boring as
important.
fuck.
It lays
You have to get
groundwork
through-
Is it
for what's
You have to get
Is
through
it done?
episode 6, and then it starts
one
picking
more
back
episode.
up.
Yeah, I think I'm on episode 4 or something, 4 or
There's
5.
supposed to be 10, so there's one more. The season finale.
Oh, like why, bro? It shouldn't
that
be
was-
this
When are
hard
we
to get
getting?
through it.
When are we
That's
getting
my biggest
Power
complaint.
Man and Iron Fist back? I mean,
Supposedly they're coming back at some point.
I wouldn't mind seeing Mike Coulter back as
And
I
they said
never
that
felt
Kristen
like
Ritter's
that.
coming back too for season 2 of Daredevil.
When
So
Daredevil
that's
first
known.
hit Netflix, that shit was fire all the way through. Every
Yep.
episode. I never was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is boring as fuck." And then
That
it
was
got
20
good.
episodes.
they
Like, it
ruined
was just
hallway scenes. Now everybody does those Daredevil hallway scenes.
well.
That
One of the things that hurt this new season was they reshot the hell out of it and brought Karen Page back, and I think Foggy wasn't
But
originally.
it's better for the reshoots, I think. There was apparently less Daredevil in the original,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah, considering how less of Daredevil's in this show right now.
They've always done that though. Every single season of Daredevil, he's like, I'm gonna stop being Daredevil. And then he
Yeah.
doesn't be Daredevil for a couple episodes, and then he comes back every single season of Netflix
And
Daredevil.
they're shooting season 2, so everything we've seen, he's in the Daredevil suit. So hopefully that's.
And
And
then
that
the
fancy
Blade
black
movie.
Daredevil suit, fancy black and
I'm
red
glad
suit.
the
That looks
Blade
so
movie
good.
got canceled. That I didn't want to see that dude play Blade.
100%.
Yeah, that was the best
Justin.
Punisher we've ever seen was in Daredevil season 2, and then it just kind of went downhill. They missed the plot after
Now,
that.
I know it's a little blasphemous, but Ray Parkinson was kind of my Punisher. But if he's gone, rest his sweet soul.
Oh, Ray
I
Stevens.
can't have him. Yeah, Ray Stevenson. Sorry. Yeah,
Irish bastard died on us.
Then, oh man, I can't believe it. John Berthenthal, however the fuck you say his last name. That dude is the Punisher. He owns that
Yep.
shit.
I thought Thomas Jane did okay. I thought that movie was okay.
I like the popsicle scene where he presses the popsicle like it's so whoa.
All right, now we can have real conversations without.
Oh,
Dick move. Dick move.
I
What's
was like,
wrong
what
with
just
Thomas Jane's Punisher? That soundtrack
Absolutely
amazing.
nothing. Absolutely not. It was, and it was a fun movie. You know what? It was.
Kevin Nash beating the shit
Kevin
out
Nash
of him.
is the Russian, yeah.
That wasn't. Hold on. Wasn't smoked cigars. Hey,
Who doesn't want to see John
Mr.,
Travolta?
John Travolta was yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't want to see him get fucked up?
Yeah.
The dude who
guy.
played the Russian guy in that red striped
Kevin
shirt.
Nash.
That was. But no, there's nothing wrong with Thomas Jane. I just like it's something about people who you either really like Thomas Jane or you like the other Punishers, and they don't usually mix. I got one dude I know. If you say anything about any Punisher other than Thomas Jane, fuck you. He'll fight you. He will fight you over that shit. I'm like, God.
But that
damn,
wasn't even
man.
a good. I mean, it was fine, but it wasn't even like an accurate version of the Punisher. Like he was too goofy. He was too lighthearted. He should have been murdering people, not using popsicles. That shit was funny, but it'll burn.
I mean,
it'll
listen,
feel like it's cold.
we could always go back to
Dolph Lundgren.
Oh my god. That was you know
No
what?
skull on the shirt.
I am a fan of any Canon film. If Canon made it, I love it. But that film was shit.
I remember watching it I was younger. I don't think I've watched it in 20 plus years, so I couldn't tell you what it was about. Was Jigsaw his main protagonist?
Oh, in the Dolph Lundgren one?
Yeah.
Probably just a bunch of goons.
I don't. Yeah, it was just randos.
So it wasn't even like a named.
Like John Travolta's character in the Thomas Jane one, just a rando. Like they had the Russian.
Yeah. War Journal was my comic.
That movie was fucking funny too. He just blew up the dude with the grenade launcher and just guy blasted apart. It was funny.
Yeah. Are you talking about the Jim Lee art War Journal? Was that what you was going to say, Max?
Yeah. Well, I loved all it went through all the handguns. It was the first comic that really put out the blueprints for his van and all, it was all the technical shit behind Punisher. And that's what that's why I liked War Journal. It was, it had notes. He always wrote little notes why he was doing shit.
Yeah. That two book special with Wolverine and that Punisher War Zone was pretty good. War Journal. It had a really good cover on one of those books.
I did not know that, Justin.
You didn't know Kevin Nash was Super Shredder?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I really try to pretend there's no other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle live action.
There it is, right there. There's
After
the Wolverine cover.
One.
That's really cool.
That's a wall book right there.
Do Wolverine and Punisher get along, or they don't like each other?
By Jim Lee.
It's kind of like Wolverine and the Hulk. They don't get along until they get along, and then they're like,
I know a lot of superheroes don't like the Punisher at all.
Wolverine can be a dick bag sometimes. So
I'm sure they get along. Is that Bushmaster Bushwhacker?
Yeah, you don't see his penis arm.
Yeah.
God, that figure's so weird.
I want that two set, but I just
hate.
I actually have an extra one, but one's not signed.
Nice.
Not signed.
I want that 2-pack as well, but I'm just trying to dab into Marvel Legends because I got.
They'll re-release that Punisher single release at some point with the classic colors.
I want that Danny Ketch Ghost Rider too, because that motorcycle is so fucking nice.
Right, that was the first Ghost Rider comic I ever bought. Ghost Rider #1 with Danny Ketch.
He was the 90s Ghost Rider, right?
Artwork. Yeah, it was great artwork too.
The 91, 92, and 93 Marvel comic trading cards is what got me into Marvel comics in the 90s.
I'm looking for somebody that, like, I've already found somebody. Supposedly, he has a bunch of them and he wants to get rid of them. So
I sold all mine.
I want to put a bunch of them in a poster size, like that size that I have of the Black Ops 2 poster, and just have it lined with the Marvel cards.
Yeah. The Marvel, was it Masterpiece? The artwork on those was so sweet back in the day.
I got like somewhere I've got like 4 complete sets of Series 1 and Series 2 of those original Marvel cards. No idea where they're. My mom's got like 30,000 square feet of antiques and shit everywhere, and there's.
I don't know how I want to lay it out, but
don't say his name. I gotta go now because I love him so much.
Those cards, like
Should have been
spread
Batman.
out onto a poster board in a very strategic way would look pretty dope.
Yeah.
He already played Red Hood, so it's obvious he should play Batman next.
Who's playing? Oh, they announced who's playing Batman? I thought it was.
Well, someone said they thought it was Zachary Quinto. That was but Jensen Ackles would be a very good Batman. Jensen Ackles
Is he coming back for the last season of The Boys?
And so is Jared Padalecki, and so is Misha Collins. Yeah, they're all going to be there. Supernatural reunion. I'm so hyped.
That's right, because the showrunner was the showrunner of Supernatural. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember actors' names way better than I do.
Because he was Red Hood in the Batman Under the Red Hood animated thing. I didn't know he played Batman. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, and one of the other later animated.
That was Jensen Ackles in one of the earlier movies. He did a good Jason Todd.
Listen, I'm excited for you know what? I know it's not the popular opinion, and everybody, when you fuck with people's favorites, I'd love. Really? No, don't say that, Rowdy. Don't make me.
You don't like James Gunn?
I love James Gunn.
That's what I said. I said I love James Gunn.
Oh, okay, good. I thought something was problematic. I was like, don't say that.
Super is depressing though. The movie sucks.
Snyderverse forever.
Long Halloween Part 2 film. Okay, 2-part film. That was Jensen Ackles' Batman. Cool. I'll have to watch. I think I watched that.
I'm excited to see what James Gunn does with DC, because honestly, I'm so tired of everything up till now with DC Comics. It's almost, to me, just for me, it's almost a dead fucking franchise.
Yeah, I agree with
everything they make is just, what's the point of it? I think he's going to get people excited about it again. I mean, like I said, I've said it before. He got me excited about Guardians of the fucking Galaxy, the lamest fucking set of third-party C-class comic characters from Marvel, and made it amazing.
And that son of a bitch made me cry with Star-Lord's mommy issues at the end of that damn movie.
Open the fucking door!
Nah, they didn't get me with the Star Wars until they got the Raccoon story.
Yeah.
Is Mary Poppins cool? Hell yeah, he's cool. So good.
I love that guy. Everything he's ever been in man, he's been acted for so long. I remember Mallrats. Yes.
Thunder.
He's God.
Rowdy
yeah,
Barnes.
Right?
Walking Dead. Merle?
Yeah, Walking Dead. He was in that slug movie, that slug alien movie. What the hell was that called? Slither.
Slither. James Gunn. Yeah.
I love Slither.
He's in every James Gunn movie. Gunn movie.
Hold on. I want to see let me get to his IMDb. What his earliest role was, because I've been watching him for.
He's like one of those actors.
Oh crap! He's in Righteous Gemstones too. I've really got to watch that show.
I'm trying to think of where.
Ty's like, where the fuck is he in that?
Yeah, was he in one of the flashbacks?
Maybe he was like in one of the earlier seasons, because there's like two years between some of the seasons, so it's like I have to go back. That's crazy.
What was his character's name in it?
Crime Story, 1986. So I really have been watching him. Rent-A-Cop. Oh, The Equalizer. That's where I first remember seeing him, because we watched that show nonstop. Not the Denzel version, the original version with the English guy. Yeah, Days of Thunder is really the first big movie he was really in. And then JFK with Oliver Stone. Cliffhanger, Tombstone. Oh yeah, that
Oh, that's right. And Cliffhanger, he was the husband of the wife that Stallone dropped on the mountain.
never seen that.
Trigger Effect. That was a good movie. The Replacement Killers. Oh, I need to watch that again. You ever seen Replacement Killers?
I think so. Was that with the?
If you,
was that a Chow Yun Fat movie or Jet Li movie?
Yeah. Chow Yun Fat.
And the one lady, the blonde haired lady. Arquette?
Renee, I think it's like Renee Russo or so. No, it was
Arquette.
Yeah, no, hold on, I'll tell you.
David Arquette's sister?
Mira Sorvino.
Oh, Mira Sorvino.
Yeah.
It's
a troubled hitman seeks aid from a forger to help him get papers to China. However, the drug lord has hired replacements to finish the job and kill the hitman. Fucking love Michael Rooker.
It's usually hard for me to go back and watch them older movies, but I went back and watched some of the Lord of the Rings, and the camera work in that movie is still holds up.
Oh yeah, it holds up
so much better than shit they're putting out right now.
Like those,
well, I mean, listen, anything you film in New Zealand is going to hold up.
No, where they like zoom in on his face and you see his eyes, like it's just so crisp.
Well, I think because he filmed everything in like 35 Panavision, like IMAX film, the cameras that he used, but
man,
even to this day, most of the stuff he does was like the you look at Gollum. Gollum holds up. That's all CGI. That's friggin'
it just looks better than
CGI.
the
Weta
shit
did such a good job.
It almost feels like. Go ahead, Jay.
That's correct, Justin.
I don't know. It just looked, and you think of how old. Like I was watching. I'm pretty sure I was watching Two Towers, Fellowship of the Two Towers, and that's
shit. It's almost 20 years old.
Yeah, because the first one came out like 99.
2001. So it's over.
It looks better than shit coming out right now in 2025.
That's what I was going to say. It seems like CGI 20 years ago looks better than
I'm about to pass out, Abby.
Yeah, I'm about to roll out too. Yeah, we got about 10
I was waiting for 2
minutes.
hours, and I was going to be like, all right, I got my interview tomorrow, so I got to get to sleep.
Yeah, my son's got baseball practice in the morning.
Maybe
man, just say I'm gotta leave, Max.
I gotta wake up and beat the shit out of
I was trying to hold
pants
out
tomorrow.
to see if Chad was gonna show up, but I guess he didn't make it home yet.
He's sleeping. He's moving.
Yeah.
Chad's going with Cutthroat tomorrow, right?
Is Ninja still going on in the background?
Yes.
My God, that man's crazy.
Been on since 9.
He's probably doing it just.
I'm about to jump in there and talk some shit real quick.
So what time does Legend Series start tomorrow?
I gotta get to. I gotta go, Max. I'm gonna pass out. Let me get over on Ninja's channel.
Oh, I'm about to see that. I'm about to hop right on in there with Mario right there.
I think.
Is it 3 when he starts tomorrow or 1?
Hold on.
I did 1, so he better not start at 1.
I want to say 3.
I think it's 3.
Yeah.
Holy crap! It was just right there. Now it's not.
Oh man.
Dang, Jay. Hey,
come on.
My sleeping schedule's fucked.
Mine's so bad. It's so fucking garbage.
Tomorrow we got Alpha Red takes down Justin Booth. No.
Takes down. Wait, how we know it's taking him down?
Oh, that's Monday night. That's the old stuff. Damn, Justin, you got whooped.
Yeah, and then he got jumped by Figure Fight Club afterwards.
I thought he said he won. That's why he got jumped. If he'd have lost, he'd be on Figure Fight Club. You know, it'd have been better for him if he'd have lost that match. Then he would have been with the
I'm
champs.
not seeing where he's got the time
True.
posted. So
The champs
but,
are here.
I was just
all
trying
right,
to find
everybody.
I was just trying to find
Go ahead.
I was just trying to find the listing on
Yeah, I
YouTube.
looked. I was just on his page. I didn't see it show up.
Pretty sure he tagged me.
Justin, there's a lot of older movies that hold up really well.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best movie of all time.
All right, maybe he didn't text me this. I don't know what time it's gonna be on tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't see
But
a
it's
listing on
definitely going to
YouTube
be
either.
on tomorrow. So
Yeah.
make sure everybody goes over, checks out Legend Series, the
Watch J-Mac
LSWA.
SmackDown on Laser Pants.
And
Rowdy's
check out
debut.
Sunday. You're going to be on Chad's channel, J-Mac, with Necatronis.
Sunday I'll be on there with Nico. God only knows where that conversation's going to go, but it's going to be good times, I'll tell you that.
Given some of the posts that he's had the last few days, I can imagine. So, Rowdy, what you got going on?
The Amazing tomorrow at 1 p.m. Interview
I'm definitely going to watch that too.
of the century.
Yes.
That's 1 p.m. Eastern. So
Yes,
that's
1 p.m.
noon
Eastern.
my time.
Are you going to ask
cares
him the
about
hard
Eastern.
questions?
I'm going to ask him about photography, and I'm going to ask him about his collection and, his early, his
Are you
earliest
going to be
collection.
like, are you just genuinely that nice, or are you a shill?
I'm not going to ask him if he's a shill. I know he's not a shill. The way that D reviews stuff is he shows you exactly what the figure does, and he doesn't say if it's worth it or not. He just does it, he just does his thing, and that's what I appreciate about him. When people were calling D a shill, I was like, that's just jealousy peeping his ugly little head, because D is like a nice dude.
But see, like you just said, the people out there are talking, so you got to ask the question.
That's true, but I'm going to ask him. I want to make sure that he knows that he doesn't need to quit YouTube. That everybody loves him, and that the haters are loud, but they're very few. They're loud, and they suck.
Doesn't.
Look. I've said it once, and I'm gonna say it probably many more times. If you're doing something well, you have haters. If you're not doing it right, you ain't got no haters. Do better.
Yeah, because if they're subbing to you,
I'll ask him about Mezco Hobby.
They ain't gonna be subbing to me. So I need that interaction. That's
no. When you start doing it right, you start to get this balance of like, there's this many people that like what you're doing, but there's just gotta be the 12 angry men that don't like what you're doing.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Abby. I just from watching his videos, it's all positive vibes, and that's what I appreciate. Some of my biggest inspirations on YouTube are the positive people, and I talk shit, but that's because that's my job. That's their job to be positive and do their thing. It's my job to be myself, So
I'll tell you one.
I can be the light that I talk shit too, but I'm still positive.
Like, I'll tell you one thing I hate about him is how he can pose shit and it looks so good, right? And it's never
take pictures of it and take pictures of it too. Yeah. But no, all love. I can't believe he agreed to do an interview with me. That's the craziest thing. I commented on one of his Instagram posts. He's just hit me up, and a week later we're doing an interview. That's so cool.
I mean, that's just humble.
All the people that I could think that can actually hold the title of shill. The Amazing does. I can't. That
he's not even in the running. Right. He's not even in the running.
Yeah. Not even in the running.
I didn't, like she said, the people are out there talking. So if people are out there talking, you got to sometimes ask the hard questions, no matter who your guest is. Don't be a fluffer with everybody that's coming on your show just to be nice.
Speaking of shills, this guy.
Yeah, who you shilling for?
Send Abby your free stuff.
Where's the clown wig, Abby?
He ain't shilling. He a fanboy. Bobby ain't pitching out 1 cent to send Figure Fight Club nowhere.
No, Abby's a promoter. Abby's a promoter. That's what he does. He's the manager.
I tell people.
Unless you call and say you got a broken figure, he ain't sending you a figure.
Talib, what you got going on?
I think tomorrow, depending on what everybody else has got going on, I might try to do pregame before Yojo Jerk and build that Optimus Prime blocky. So I might try to do a first
Oh,
live.
you got the big one, don't you?
Yojo Jerk goes on tomorrow.
Yeah, he's taking over for Laser Pants because Laser Pants is off. So 8 o'clock, Joe Jerk and the boys will be on.
Okay.
Gaines and I think Zakanin and Mikey. So I think that's what I might try to do, depending on how long Legend Series goes for. I think I might try around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and
Yojo
try to put
Jerk
that
and the Three Stooges.
blocky together. So yeah, other than that,
Well,
that's what I got going on.
I may see about. I'll play it by ear,
Oh,
but
Ninja's
I don't know. I don't
We beat
think. We beat Ninja. I don't know if I want to brag about that. That makes me kind of sad.
he was on regular, so he beat
In
us. In the long run.
LSWA, we beat Ninja.
I may do an after show. We'll just kind of see how tomorrow goes. But if there's anything anybody wants to continue talking about, but I'm hoping to start doing a few art interviews with some artists, and I got one guy that everybody in this group knows. I'm not going to say his name just yet, but on my regular
His art
show,
his
weekly
name?
show.
I was thinking RG.
But I do want to talk to Duarte about, but not about. I want to talk to him about his art, not his building,
like dios.
His dios. I want to.
Duarte seems like he's the sketch artist, he's the designer, he's the engineer, he is the sculptor.
He's definitely an artist, but I want to talk to more traditional artists. Yeah.
He has
he's absolutely got my respect. And I definitely want to I'm definitely going to be talking to him about doing an interview. But again, when the interviews that do what?
Did you see this artwork that he showed off the other day, like his lips with the stuff dripping?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
But
was that on Obby Street? He was showing that art book?
Fuck, I don't even remember. He was being such a little whore that week.
Right.
Yeah, Duarte's been everywhere for a cool minute. So
well, it was that week. He was going hard that week for the command center. But yeah, he opened up his art book and showed off a couple things. And man,
I don't know that I've seen any of Art G's stuff.
Not Duarte showed off some of his.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to.
I think we're just classifying Art G because his name is Art.
Yeah, I don't know if Art G actually does art.
Well, the people that I'm going to really focus on are going to be just full-time artists. People who are drawing full-time.
Well, if you've seen,
and I know Duarte doesn't draw full-time, but I do still want to interview him about
he
his
definitely
artwork.
Qualifies.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I don't even know if I can find my sketchbook. It's been so long.
But I think it's going to be all right. Rowdy's yawning. Save it for the next show, J Mac.
I don't Everybody, think I can even find it.
She started yawning about 20 minutes ago.
I opened it work this morning.
That was that. Okay, damn it.
It's my fault. Like now you're gonna make me
I'm not even
again.
tired.
We're all gonna do it.
Oh.
I'm just cover my mouth when I yawn.
All right. J Mac, sign us out.
Love and peace.